Welcome back to the Hard Line. John Bachman sitting in for Ed Berliner. Now, rest easy. You are in a safe space, as in no spoilers. Let's talk about space, as in a galaxy far, far away. With us now, James Hirsen of the Left Coast Report on Newsmax.com to talk about the fan reaction and the early box office numbers for Star Wars, which are staggering. James, great to talk to you.
Great to be with you. What, we can't give spoilers?
No. Unfriend you, I will, if you give spoilers. I saw that meme early on Facebook. Lots of great memes out there today. Lots of great fan reaction as well. Living up to the hype for the most part.
Oh, absolutely. Look, this is a part of the American fabric, Star Wars. And really, a lot of the fans were concerned that, J.J. Abrams would sort of continue with the more recent versions of Star Wars, the so-called prequels. But they're very happy because J.J. Abrams has harkened back to the characters, the theme, the feeling of the very first Star Wars. And that's to help that, of course, you have all of the characters appearing in an older, more mature version. And obviously,
I think, James, that makes all the difference in the world here, because watching the prequels, it just felt so detached from the episode 4, 5, and 6, the ones that came out in the 70s and early 80s. There's no comparison, and I haven't seen the film yet, but what I'm hearing, it feels a lot more familiar for those folks. Now, we heard about the early box office numbers, 50 million plus just in one night alone, but the bigger impact might be on all of the sponsorships and tie-ins that this movie is having. I was at the grocery store the other day, and I saw little tangerines that had a Star Wars tie-in. This is going to break records, I would guess, and nothing could ever come close to this.
Well, this is the brilliance of Disney. When they purchased this franchise, they immediately began their marketing campaign. You look at where you can just remember, for most of us, anecdotally, at Halloween, all the little ones were dressed in Star Wars characters. Disney has Star Wars Land. As much as this film may generate in terms of gross income, which will be several $100 million, maybe $500 million in just this opening weekend, what it will do in terms of merchandising will be billions and billions of dollars, several billion over the next decade and beyond. And that's Disney's brilliance. And what J.J. Abrams was tasked with, interesting, some people in the entertainment industry call him Steven Spielberg Jr. because of his approach to storytelling. And he sat next to Steven Spielberg at the premiere. But he was tasked with reestablishing the franchise. And from a business perspective and from a fan perspective, what people are saying is, yes, he has accomplished that because he's handed off the baton from the old characters to the new characters with a great storyline, with lots of surprises, which, because we have no spoilers, I guess I have to give a hint, though. J.J. Abrams has taken a cue from Game of Thrones. So take that as you will. That's a hint.
I think, I think I know where you're going with that.
That gives you an idea of some of the surprises.
Yeah, I think we know where we're going with that. Nobody's safe, in other words. Let's just leave it at that. James Hirsen, thanks so much for being with us. And get out there and enjoy that movie this weekend. That's going to do it for this edition of The Hard Line. I'm John Bachman. Thanks so much. We'll see you again soon.